Good morning, Oklahoma, and welcome to Cow-Calf Corner. Our topic this week is summer management to protect our assets and potentially improve value. We sit at an interesting time right now in the cattle cycle. Since a cyclical high of beef cow inventory of about 32 million head in 2019, we have been in a liquidation phase, and we've stabilized at present at around 28 million head of beef cows. Now that's a historically low inventory. We go back to the early 1960s since the last time we had this few of beef cows. Liquidation has primarily been the result of drought, but also influenced by a lack of profitability up until about 2023. The lack of profitability has corresponded with not holding back a great deal of heifers to become that next generation of cows. So where do we stand at present? We've stabilized. It doesn't look like we've got any data that shows we're going to be expanding the cow herd anytime soon. And so these robust prices that we've enjoyed for the past year, it looks like we're going to continue to enjoy for several calf crops to come. And while high interest rates and age of producers and lack of available labor force, as well as a long-term forecast for a potentially drier weather pattern in the late part of the year, all are at odds with expanding the cow herd, as we look for things we can do this summer to protect those assets and potentially drive up the value of that next set of calves that we sell. What do we typically take inventory of right now? First is let's manage our fly and tick control programs and make sure we're doing something to control anaplasmosis. We want to give some thought to when we pull bulls. If we pull bulls this summer, we're ensuring a shorter calving season next spring, potentially helping the value of that next set of calves we market a year down the road. If we've got native grass hay meadows to harvest, we want to be getting that done by early July, typically the most optimum trade-off between quantity and quality of forage that we're going to produce. And if we do get hot and dry later in the summer or into the fall, we want to monitor our water supply. Water is the most critically important nutrient that we provide to beef cattle. And the final thought is just the management of herd health, and particularly getting that first round of vaccinations into calves by the time they're 2 to 4 months of age. Primary concern of the buyer of weaned calves is health. There's a lot of differing types of VAC45 programs that can add value to weaned calves, but all of those start with getting that first round of vaccinations in, particularly for respiratory disease and clostridials at the time those calves are still nursing cows and 2 to 4 months of age. Also, I encourage producers to consider, as the days get hot and we're looking for more things we can potentially do inside, it's a good time of year to get beef quality assurance certified. That certification can be documented and also a contributing factor when marketing calves and trying to derive those premiums later in the fall. I hope this helps, and thanks as always for joining us on Cow-Calf Corner.